So, if you remember in Dragon Ball Super, there was an episode where we got to see Hit go around and assassinate people in his own universe. And I think that Dragon Ball Super could have definitely used more episodes like that one because that was a very interesting episode, and to me, it's one of the best ones in Dragon Ball Super. Hit is one of my favorites from Dragon Ball Super. I think his design is great. I think his concept is really good. Um, the only thing that I'm a little bit mad about is that he wasn't really able to contest against Jiren as well as I thought he should have with the abilities that he has. Um, I mean, he did freeze Jiren in that time cage, which was pretty cool. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Vegeta because I know that everyone knows this by now. It's common knowledge that Vegeta's character has really been shitted on. Um, Even since Z, I feel like in Z, Vegeta got more W's, and Vegeta was actually had more highlights in Dragon Ball Z. But as the years went on in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta seems to not really get as much shine as Goku. Um, he always is the first person to go down. Typical Dragon Ball, uh, you know, the typical trope. Vegeta goes down, Goku fights, Goku wins. Even with Hit in the tournament, Vegeta, I always felt like should have been the one to figure out the time skip because at least if he took the L, he could give Goku some type of valuable information, and you would really feel as if Vegeta as a character is an important character because of how high his battle IQ is. And I just felt like that was a really bad uh, that was a bad way to use Vegeta. He was really wasted there because I mean they already knew from the jump he was gonna lose against Hit. So that's one example. Another example of how Vegeta's been shitted on is in the manga. He obtains a new form, Ultra Ego, which is very poorly designed. But he's fighting against Granola, and there's moments where he's doing well, and the whole concept of the form is that the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets. But it just seems like the concept's not even used correctly because Vegeta's tanking hits, but then he ultimately comes to his demise, which I'm pretty sure nobody was surprised because I remember when that chapter came out. To me, that was one of the highest points in the Dragon Ball Super fandom because Vegeta, number one, got a new form, which is just as big as Goku getting a new form, so that was super hype. Number two, um, Vegeta was really shaped up to be the hero of the Granola arc. Everybody thought he was going to take the W. I thought Vegeta was going to win. I bet money that Vegeta was going to beat Granola because I said there's no way they're going to introduce a new form and do Vegeta dirty. Um, Vegeta has. The thing is, there were lots of people that already called it, and they were saying that Vegeta's not going to win against Granola. He's going to get beat. Most times in Dragon Ball, when a character obtains a new transformation, they usually win their first time in that transformation. Goku won against Frieza when he first transformed. Gohan won against Cell when he first transformed into Super Saiyan 2. Trunks, uh, Trunks transformed when Gohan died, and he went back and defeated the androids. Piccolo, when he fused with Kami, was able to go up against Android 17 and was relative to Imperfect Cell, which is a huge power jump that even Vegeta felt. And when Vegeta went Super Saiyan for the first time, he fucking destroyed Android 19, ripped his arms off, fucking obliterated him. To this day, I think that's the most disrespectful death in all of Dragon Ball, and one of my favorites. But those are a few examples right there that just prove to you that most times in Dragon Ball, when you get a new transformation, you're gonna take the W. That's just how it goes, and it just makes sense. I mean, look at Ichigo and Bleach when he obtained the final Zangetsu form or whatever it was against Aizen. I mean, he won. Um, Most times when a character gets a new transformation, they can you can be 90% sure that they're going to win the battle unless it's something plot driven happens for the sake of the plot. And Vegeta loses against Granola. He fucking loses. And the thing is, like, I was surprised but also not surprised. But I think the reason why I was initially shocked was because the way, the audacity that how the manga was built up. The way that the manga was built up, it was built up like Vegeta was going to win. Same thing happened with Moro. Vegeta was built up around that arc to be training with these aliens at the planet where Goku was at before he landed on Earth in the Frieza saga. Um, I forget their names. My brain is just not working today, guys. But Vegeta was training, and he learned the instant transmission technique. And they built up Vegeta in the Mora arc, and he did nothing. I mean, I think he won a scrimmage or something, but he didn't actually become the main hero. And my thing is, there's nothing wrong with Goku taking a step back and letting someone else be the hero for once. They did it with Gohan. Why not do it again? I mean, Gohan was supposed to be the hero in the Buu arc, but I guess they didn't want to redo the same thing they did in the Cell saga. So I'm okay with Gohan not being the hero in the Buu saga. But I mean, Jesus Christ, man, it's fucking Vegeta. Like, look how far we are, and look how bad Dragon Ball Super is, and we still have yet to see Vegeta be a winner or have like a crucial role in winning a battle besides fusion. I honestly think that I want to really go deep into what I think should happen with Vegeta, and I want to give some ideas to whoever's listening or watching. I just want to give my opinion and my thoughts, my ideas on what I would do for Vegeta as a character and to the character of Vegeta to really make his character great again, to really give him more depth, and to see Vegeta get a little bit more shine and respect. I mean, Vegeta is one of the OG Saiyans that gave Goku the fight of his life. And some people still argue, believe it or not, that he's actually stronger than Goku, but you know, he has his own type of inhibitions, or he has his own type of drawbacks that are unique to him and his fighting style. A lot of people say that Vegeta's a much better strategic fighter, which I could see that, but I mean, definitely I could see that now in Super. But I mean, in Z, Goku was also very strategic when he had to make a Kamehameha wave underwater against Frieza, and he timed it to go off at a specific time so he could catch him off guard. And also, the whole idea to go to Namek and model the spaceship after the Saiyan pods was Goku's idea. So yeah, Goku was not an idiot in Z, like people try to say that he was always the same. He wasn't. But yeah, Vegeta, what I would do for Vegeta is this. If Dragon Ball Super were to come back, which I don't know what's going on right now with it, and it's in a really, really bad, fucked up state right now. It's really sad to see. But if Dragon Ball Super does come back in any way, shape, or form, whether that be manga or anime, for Vegeta, we need Vegeta to have his own solo arc. Another YouTuber named T-Dubs Entertainment had a video explaining why we needed Vegeta to have his own arc, and I agree with him. And I actually was way before he made that video, I was drawing fan mangas about Vegeta having his own arc already, and I just felt like when I saw that video, it just gave me a sign to kind of make one about Vegeta, because Vegeta really does get overshadowed. Even by me sometimes, I forget Vegeta's even there because of how fucked up they write Vegeta. But Vegeta needs his own solo arc, alright? Vegeta needs his own arc focused around him. I don't care if it's 5 episodes, I don't care if it's 3 episodes. I mean, I would want it to be longer than that, but Vegeta needs his own arc. The same way we got an episode showing how Hit was in his universe, taking people down, we need an arc, more than just one episode, for Vegeta. We need this. Vegeta has Trunks and Bola as children. They could come up with something creative. They could do something where Vegeta takes Bola out. I wrote a fan manga about Dragon Ball GT, and after the Omega Shenron arc, that Vegeta goes to another planet with Bola, and Bola becomes Super Saiyan because she's fighting with her own battles, and they get separated on this planet, and Pan's along too. That was one of the things that I wrote as a fan manga, and I'll probably be uploading that to YouTube as well because I made a really awesome story with that. But give us something with Vegeta. Give us an arc with Vegeta, man. Like, give us an arc where Vegeta is on his own adventure and he gets himself into some deep shit. And, have Vegeta actually win. We need to see Vegeta in a positive, in a light, being a badass again. The same way that he destroyed Android 19, we need to see Vegeta destroy some enemies here. We need to see Vegeta get a W against a major threat, like a Jiren level threat, I'm talking about. And with all the 12 universes in Dragon Ball, they can definitely do this. We have 12 fucking universes that we have yet to explore in Dragon Ball. We haven't explored a single one. And Vegeta having a relationship with Kaba is such an easy way to go that route. It's so easy. There could be thousands of ways Vegeta could get to Universe 6. Thousands of excuses, thousands of plot contrivances, thousands of ways that it can be done. It's not hard to get Vegeta into another universe. And I'd love to see a story where Vegeta maybe is going over to the Universe 6 Saiyans and they're all kind of getting beat, destroyed, or maybe their universe is just in danger really bad and Vegeta is their only hope. And I know I said I'd like for him to go with Kaba, but I would fear that if they do go that route, that ultimately Vegeta would take another L to further Kaba in his transformation chain, which that would be such a big disrespect to Vegeta if they did do that. So what I would like to see, I would like to see Kaba die, okay? Get his scrawny ass the fuck out of the story and let Vegeta get a new transformation, or let Vegeta, I don't know if they want to have his ultra ego form be different from the manga. Have him obtain it from seeing Kaba die, or something that carries weight to it. I don't want to see Kaba get a transformation from Vegeta dying or Vegeta taking an L. We need to see Vegeta go and travel on his own and have his own arc. He deserves it. And I think that with how Vegeta got Blue Evolution and Ultra Ego, it just doesn't make sense to me how he's always taking an L. And the thing is, when it comes to Vegeta, right, he takes an L because let's be honest, he goes up against the enemies that Goku is fighting, the main enemy. But even with side villains on the side and henchmen, we don't really see Vegeta put that much work in, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in Z, he used to put more work in on the henchmen or just the surrounding enemies. But it's like we just don't see that. It just makes Vegeta seem like he's really useless, to be honest with you. And I really feel like he definitely needs his arc. It needs to be interesting. It needs to have emotional weight to it. It needs to have emotional depth to it. There needs to be something that Vegeta's fighting for other than himself. And it needs to be a well-written arc for Vegeta. And Vegeta definitely needs to win in the end. Because even if, like, I know people are going to say, oh, well, the whole point of the thrill is because you don't know if he's going to win. Well, actually, when Vegeta's fighting, it's actually more thrilling to watch Vegeta fight because there's that small little chance that he might actually take the W. Do you know how much hype that would be around Vegeta actually beating a main villain? That shit would break the fucking internet. The same way Ultra Ego did. If Vegeta actually took down a main villain, or even if they said this guy is stronger than Goku, and then have Vegeta beat that guy, that would be perfect because now it could raise more opportunities for people to debate on who's stronger, Goku or Vegeta. I mean, we know Goku probably is going to have the slight edge, but having a villain be stronger than Goku that Vegeta comes across and has to fight to protect people that he loves, I say that's a fucking A+ Dragon Ball arc right there. We need to see Vegeta traveling. And what I'd like to also see is for Vegeta to take off that fucking Saiyan armor and wear something different, alright? He had that Saiyan armor for how many years now? How many years? Vegeta had the same Saiyan armor. I love the Saiyan armor. I don't hate it, but come on, it's time for something else. Even with the gray and the gray and black Saiyan armor from the Battle of Gods arc, that can go to. We need to see Vegeta wear something different. even if it's like a new type of armor that Bulma creates, I'm down with that. But Vegeta needs a new outfit. He needs something new. He needs some more drip. He needs something new to wear. Put Vegeta in some new clothes. Send him out to a planet for whatever reason that's an important reason, and have Vegeta have his light. Let Vegeta have his shine. Let him take a W. Let him be a badass. Let the whole arc just be Vegeta taking constant W's. Fuck it. We need an arc for Vegeta. It's just so fucked up, you know, because Vegeta's not a character that this should be happening to. Dragon Ball has done in my opinion, a great job with balancing the characters, and I just feel like, even though I know GT didn't really balance the characters at all, and it was all focused on Goku, but I mean, a character like Vegeta, he definitely needs. He's up there with Goku. For me, Vegeta and Goku are equal when it comes to terms of characters, and if anything, Vegeta actually had better character growth in the story. But Vegeta he's too much of a good character to be disrespected and wasted like this. Vegeta's a great character. He's probably one of the better sidekicks to a main shonen protagonist out of all the other shonen, because it's fucking Vegeta. I mean, like, Vegeta can steal a show. He can carry an arc on his own, and hopefully with that guy getting fired from Shueisha or whatever his name is, Rio-san or Rio, whatever, the guy that basically is in charge of the ideas that are being pushed out for Dragon Ball Super, he's gone now, and he wants ownership of the games and the anime, which I think that I have mixed feelings on it, because I know he's responsible. He's the reason why we got Broly, but at the same time, Dragon Ball needs some fresh new writers, fresh new ideas. We need to get that fucking Saiyan armor off of Vegeta. Fuck it, even get the fucking orange and blue gi off of Goku. It's time for some new gear. It's time to take this story a cut above and make Dragon Ball great again to what it used to be. It needs to have emotional weight to it. I'm tired of all this cartoony bullshit with no emotional weight, no threats, no stakes at all. I mean, I want to make another video about Black Frieza, and I'm going to be talking about him and how that's also a mistake to introduce Black Frieza, and how that idea is just shit. But anyway, that's all I had to say for today, guys. I really wanted to share that because I noticed people were kind of talking about it as of late, and I've been talking about it for such a long time, and I've been so busy that I haven't been able to put a video out about Vegeta. But I really do think that Vegeta definitely needs his own solo arc, and it would do him great. The fans would love it, I would love it, and this would just be a great way to segue into making Dragon Ball better than what Dragon Ball has been in Dragon Ball Super. To get it back to how it used to be, a real anime, not Digimon, Pokemon type vibes, but some real shonen vibes, how Dragon Ball used to be, how it was supposed to be. But anyways, that's my thoughts. Leave in the comments below any ideas that you guys have for Vegeta and his own arc. I'd love to hear what you guys want to do, or what you would do with Vegeta if he had his own arc in Dragon Ball. What type of villains would you like to see him fight? What type of storyline would you like to see? Would you like him to have Bola along with him and Trunks, or just him alone by himself, or him and Kaba? I'm down for any one of these ideas. I just think that Vegeta's time to shine has been long overdue, and it's so overdue to the point where, give the man his own arc. It's fucking Vegeta. Alright guys, subscribe if you want. Thanks for sticking around. Peace out.